Sagittarius, welcome to your energy reading. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and signless, and that means that you don't actually have to have any Sagittarius in your chart at all, and you can access this video whenever. You don't have to watch it when I publish it. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, just go ahead and follow the links on whatever platform you're on and look for my Etsy shop. And also, lastly, please know that the readings are, see, I'm already trying to get the energies. The readings are, the turnaround time for the readings at this time are an average of 2 weeks, okay? Okie dokie pokes, let's jump in, Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius, I'm feeling a little bit of an energy of pulling teeth with you, okay? I'm getting some crossovers with, crossover energies with Gemini right now. Interesting, isn't Gemini your polar opposite in the zodiac? So anyway, okay, yes, okay. Yeah, I'm getting an energy of pulling teeth. So it's kind of like, I'm feeling a little bit like Sagittarius, you're a little bit on your high horse today. I don't know what that means in particular, but I'm getting an idea. Okay, I do know because I just got that. But you're a little bit in ego, okay? Getting a little bit of a crossover to Leo, not 100%, but definitely some of you may have a Leo placement or two. I'm getting that you're a little bit in your ego, and it's almost like you're feeling like you're in this position where you have to teach somebody a lesson or you gotta show them the right way. But I'm getting from this card a little bit of a vibe that Spirit is like, you're wrong. Okay, so I don't know what this is about, but it seems like Spirit is going to be calling you to let you know that actually you are not in the right in this situation. So, my little Sag, does this ring a bell? Really getting some Leo vibes here. What is going on? Okay. I'm also getting an energy of rushing. So don't be wrong and strong, guys, okay? Sometimes when we want to pull somebody up or we want to introduce a new way of thinking to them, because see, here we are with the new way of thinking, it's important to do so from a place of humility, because we never know when we're wrong, you know? And look, it's just the way things are. Oh my gosh. The energy that just came off of this was so strong. And it's almost like once upon a time, it's like Spirit is stepping in to make a course correction for everybody. Because it's like, here you are, almost called you Leo again. Here you are, Sagittarius, wanting to educate these other people. And then here's Spirit stepping in to educate all of you. All right. What is this about? Let's drop into the energies a little bit closer to this level. Yeah, it's definitely repeating the same energy. So you've been an ego, Sag. You've been in heavy ego. This is coming through as your energy as well. You've been definitely riding in. You know, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So if this reading is for you, you probably are kind of you kind of know, you're kind of resonating already, like, okay, that's me. Look at this card, rebuild. Some of you may have already been pulled up by your bootstraps by some type of institutional figure. For some of you, it could be as simple as your parents, it could be a university, it could be anything. But look at this. Once again, getting a Leo crossover here. All right? So definitely some Leo energies going in, and I do feel that whether or not you are even having a Sagittarius placement, you are going to be asked, whoa, look, you see how it just pushed you off your pulpit a little bit? You are going to be asked to, gosh, they're so funny. They're saying have several seats, basically, because look at this. You're going to be humbled a bit. Okay. Now, the reason why, let's talk about this. Part of me wants to be like, is this a karmic thing? Is this something coming back to haunt you from another lifetime? Yes, surely so. For some of you, or at least one person here, I feel that you were a clergy member in a past lifetime. And so in this lifetime, when you are not so cloistered, you're not lettered, you're not whatever, you're not part of an institution, you're still repeating the same behavior. And so now you are getting humbled in a way that you needed to in a past lifetime. That's what I'm getting. But the reason why is because you're being primed to, oh, look at that mirroring. You're being primed to take a new lead. So you're going to be, let's say, put back into a position of power, as Spirit is saying. But this time it's going to be for the right team, they're saying, for the right guys and in the right way. So you're having a course correction. You're having an intervention, there we go, for the sake of having a course correction, ding, 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 so that you can have this paradigm shift and you could come out a new person. Now, I do see the presence of this ease card. Whenever this card comes out, it means that there is an anointing of ease. Something about the process is going to be easy. But I have to keep it real. I got to keep it 100 with you guys. It feels a little bit like it's a hard process. This is just me. However, I do feel that Spirit is not going to just throw you on the floor and rake you across the coals or anything like that. They're actually saying that they're going to be thorough with the teaching, but it's going to still have elements of comfort in it. Now, what are those elements of comfort? I think that part of that is going to be like a privacy. So, for example, say you post something and then let's say somebody pulls you up about it, somebody counterposts you on your page or whatever, and you're embarrassed about it. You feel like ashamed, and you just, that there's that public element, and then you look closely and you realize, oh, it's an embedded reply. So no one really is going to know or pretty much see it because it's hidden. And unless they're literally looking for that comment and they know about it. So it's like you're spared the shame of public. So that's an example of an anointing of ease that manifests in the form of privacy. For some of you, the anointing of ease is going to manifest as a small amount of money, a token. So a quick example is, let's say that you get suspended from work for some reason. It's not going to be a full out suspension without pay. You'll probably get suspension with pay. And so yes, there is still a little bit of an awkward energy going on there. However, there's still a little bit of a providence that's happening. In this case, it's the form of a little bit of money. Another example of how this anointing of ease is going to come in for you, Sagittarius / Leo, is through the retention of some of your friends. So let's say, for example, that you do something and it garners, there's a little bit of a public element to it, and it garners the disdain of, let's say, 6 of your friends or something. I'm getting that maybe 3 or 9 of your friends, I'm getting maybe 3 of your friends will stick by you, but you'll lose the rest, the other 6, right? Now, excuse me, that could also double for endorsements. Let's say somebody is I don't know why, basketball player, maybe a basketball player is watching this and he's rich and he's got endorsements or whatnot, and some scandal happens, but it's not going to be completely out in the public, but within the people in the, let's say, basketball community, the NBA community, close to home, so to speak, they're going to know about it. They're going to know that he was fined, but maybe the rest of the world doesn't, right? But he may lose some endorsements as a result. Maybe of the 9, he loses 6, but he gets to keep 3, right? So again, I'm just seeing that there are many ways where Spirit is going to humble you. If this reading is for you, not all of you Sagittarius and Leos are going to be humbled, but if it is for you, I do feel that there's going to be a little bit of an anointing of ease. I'm starting to get the energy of an instrument, maybe a violin, so to speak. So let's say this is another manifestation of a humbling. They're saying, I'm feeling, for some reason, this has to be only one person, but let's say if you play the violin, your humbling is that somehow you're not going to be able to play. Maybe you're going to hurt your hand or something. So there's the anointing of ease in that case is that you're going to be humbled not by a publicly shaming situation. It's not going to be something that's shaming. It's going to be in the form of you not being able to enjoy something that you enjoy so much. Like, let's say, for example, oh my God, you got your hand, God forbid, slammed in a car door. Now you can't play your violin. People are going to see publicly, oh no, you've hurt yourself in an accident. They're not going to see it like, oh my God, somebody attacked you because you did this. And so there's a shaming element that's removed. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be humbled because, you know, you're not going to be able to play as beautifully as you want to for whatever the time being is. So these are all examples of how there's going to be a humbling element that comes in. But there's an anointing of ease, a saving grace is what they're saying. They're also pointing out that for somebody here, it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, that dastardly. It could be just a dock in pay. For example, let's say you're doing art or something like that, and maybe for the month or two or something, to humble you in whatever way, spirit meaning your higher self, of course. It's never God. It's always our higher selves and our soul, whatever way they want to teach you. So maybe clientele will slow down or something like that to take you a little bit off your own pedestal, or, you know, it's just, these are different cases and different scenarios that Spirit is wanting to put out there for you. I'm seeing something about language learning, language speaking. Maybe you're going to be humbled through your language expression. Maybe you're thinking that you're super fluent in something, and then you say something and it just you just get ridiculed for it, and then you're like, oh my God, okay, I do need to study. Yeah, so whatever this is, Sag, look, confront. This is a humbling energy. Look at this, right? So it's like whatever's going to happen, you're going to see yourself a little bit in a humbling way. Now, why? Again, here we go. So that you can observe yourself. This is about understanding that this is about creating flexibility for yourself. See? Healing. But look how, I love this card. It's so pretty. But look how he's actually breaking free of the shackles. You know, when you break free of your own binds, it's not your own bondage, your own bindings, that's the word. It's not only about you breaking free of negative thoughts about yourself, it's about you breaking free of inflated thoughts about yourself. So this reading is clearly coming through to ensure that there's going to be some humbling. I am seeing crossover energies with Leo, and I am seeing that there's going to need to be some strength as you go through this, guys. But remember, the end result of this is flexibility, understanding that merit is important. So things are earned based on our merit, not just based on our station. We still have to continue to learn, and also seeing that this is going to help you to position yourself so that you can be a better steward of whatever it is that Spirit wants to bring through you. Okay, so that's why we have this rebuilding element. And Spirit is saying all is not lost. Let me just write that down. All will not be lost. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where would you like us to go to next, guys? Okay. Right here. Thank you. Okay. Spirit is also, oopsies, asking you to consider, what's that in the green? Yes, you. Spirit is asking you, one more, okay. Asking you guys to consider, blue, thanks. Look at this. Sagittarius, aren't you Jupiter? Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. This is you. Spirit is also asking you to, oopsies. Never mind. Let me ixnay on that thought. Let me just go straight into this. Okay. All right. So we have the Moon card. We've got the 7th house. And we've got Aries. Oh my gosh. You notice Aries is the one fire sign that's not included here. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, Aries, are we safe? Because I have Aries. I'm Aries. The energy around it. Let's see how they're... interestingly, I'm seeing that an Aries person is going to help you rebuild. Interesting. Remember, this doesn't have to be sun sign Aries, okay? The person does not have to have an Aries sun. They could have an Aries placement anywhere else in their chart. But this is somebody who's going to come in, they're going to write your perception. So some of you may actually be quote unquote felled by an Aries person. We see this sword here. If they're not here to help give you a perspective change by way of advice, then they're here to actually fell you. They're actually going to be the one to bring you to your knees in whatever way that is here. I'm seeing that balance with your emotions. Now let's talk a little bit about this. For some of you, this Aries person is a younger sibling. In particular, I'm feeling that the reason why Aries is the one that is going to be coming in to deliver this blow, so to speak, and this is what they're saying, is because it's like, wouldn't you prefer to have the blow be by a family member, in this case a fire sign, rather than somebody else outside of the family? That's kind of the energy and the vibe that I'm getting. And I know you guys are like, family member, that makes no sense. But let's think about it this way. The elements, within the elements, there are three within each element, in this case Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, right? There are going to be similarities between the three because they belong to the fire element, even though they have their own little nuances and their own little quirks, right? And on this board, we see a little bit of a humbling going on for Leo and for Sagittarius. But again, I did not see Aries here. Aries is going to be the one that kind of comes in and brings that humbling element for whatever reason. And that pushes you. And speaking of that, here's that home right here, family. So again, reinforcing that. And something about this Aries is so familiar and so home-like, so family-like, that what happens is that it pushes you not into a place of taking up arms against them, but instead into a place of repose where you can actually sit and think about this, right? So they're actually going to, through their actions, push you straight out of fire and into a place of water. So, but I don't completely see you becoming immersed in water and drowning in your emotions. Instead, I see this combination of water and the fire, and it's going to kind of create this steam. So think of it as you sitting outside of a steam bath, let's say in a steam house, but still benefiting from the steam. So you're not completely on fire. You're not completely sitting here burning up in shame and public dismissal and all of that, but you're feeling a little bit of the heat, but in a constructive way. So it's like this steam. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Oh gosh, what reading was it that I read today? And I was like, oh Lord, that sounds harsh. Gemini. I think it's Gemini. Go look at the Gemini. One of the readings seemed a little bit hard. It's like, oh my gosh, aren't you? Your opposite is Gemini, aren't you? Let me just go ahead and double check. Was it? It's like karma. Yes, it says, oh dear, karma is coming home to roost. Best sober up and take it. And this is not going to be for all Geminis, but definitely, that's a hard one. And I do feel that this is going to be a little bit humbling as well. So just go ahead and I guess follow up with that. All right. Oh yes, let's go to here. They want to bring in, actually this card looks like you a little bit, not with the words, but Sagittarius, this is giving me your feeling, your energy, okay? And along with that integrity card. We know Sagittarians tell the truth. They tend to tell the truth. They just keep it real. They don't sugarcoat things, but they they will tell the truth. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, look at this. Double messages. Message. Pathway. Okay. Wealthy man. It's funny because as I was shuffling this, to be honest, I got the energy of a brother. So for somebody, look, family of light, for somebody, their brother is going to be the harbinger of change. Okay. For somebody, you may actually have a brother that's actually a Gemini, is what I'm getting. Okay. Anyway, so you're going to get some type of message that's going to help you to progress. I do feel that this is through spirit. For some of you, it could be through work, of course, or some other thing. But this message, see how it is? This message is going to be, when you get this message, it's going to be like, okay, it's over. The period is over. You know, I gotta also say this. For some of you, your comeuppance or your issue that you're dealing with may actually be in a relationship with somebody with unrequited love. There, it's almost like, why am I not having any headway here with somebody? Like, what's going on? And I think that could be what's going on here. Yeah, see, there's that walking away, right? So there's something going on here where it's not about like this public thing or you're getting fired or anything like that. But whatever this is, you're going to get a message. And when the message comes, that will be Spirit's way of saying, oh, look at this. God bless. It's going to be Spirit's way of saying, you're done. The healing is done. This trial period is done. Time for the paradigm shift. Great job. And maybe I do feel in the end of it all, even if you have to walk away from one, there's going to be, you're walking away from something. It may not be a person, but you're going to end with some type of love, if that's your situation. If your situation is that you're dealing with a situation where somebody is not coming towards you, like you're trying to effect love in a situation. I hope that makes sense. I do feel that there's a good chance that you are going to be successful in this relationship, at least with this person or at least with another person. But when you get some type of message, it's going to herald, and this is for everybody, regardless of whether it's work or play or blah, blah, blah. You're going to get a message that's going to officially, it's going to be like, thank you. Thank you, to mean this trial period is done. Now, I am getting for somebody here, it could be a visa that comes through for you, right? That would be the message. And now you're done being separated and humbled, and now you can join your honey bun wherever you are, right? So please know that as negative and struggly as this all sounds, you're going to get some reprieve at the end, and then you're like, I'm done, yay! And there's going to be a happiness that happens. For some of you, it's going to be for a person. And for the rest of you, it's going to be something else, right? But we do see the Justice card not needing to come in, but she's off to the side. She's off to the side letting, oh yeah, she wants to go there. She's like, but not until you're done. Whatever this karmic stuff is that you're learning, not until you're done, okay? Alrighty, poos. Guys, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you know where to find me. God bless. Until then, bye. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.